behind every perfect Instagram photo is a story the public never sees. And in Justin Bieber's case, that story just took a shocking turn. Fans were stunned when Justin suddenly unfollowed Hailey on social media just 2 days after her skincare brand Rhode hit $1 billion valuation. No fight, no public statement, no press release, just one cold and calculated move that sent shockwaves through the internet. What made it even more bizarre was the silence that followed. Justin said nothing, posted nothing, just a few cryptic, bitter stories that left everyone guessing. It was as if he was screaming without saying a word. And fans couldn't help but ask, is this just jealousy or something much darker bubbling beneath the surface? Hailey had just reached the pinnacle of her career, gracing the cover of Vogue, praised as the new face of modern entrepreneurship and building a billion-dollar empire, all before the age of 30. She had stepped out of Justin's shadow and into her own spotlight. But not everyone was clapping. Because while the world was celebrating Hailey's win, Justin was posting shady captions hinting at regret and resentment. One post read, "Haha, remember that fight I told you you'd never make it to a Vogue cover? Yeah, I was wrong." It might have sounded playful, but fans saw through the cracks. Why bring up an old fight when you could just say congrats? Hours later, the post vanished, replaced by a Beyoncé lyric, "She looks at me for me." Was it a tribute or a subtle jab? And then came Mother's Day 2025. Hailey's first as a mom to their son, Jack Blues. A moment that should have been joyful became another public red flag. Instead of a sweet tribute, Justin posted stories saying Mother's Day sucked. It's all just a performance. The next day he added, "If I have to do something to be loved that ain't love." It was a gut punch. According to a close source, Hailey cried the entire night, but still showed up the next morning for press, smiling for cameras. The internet exploded with support for her, launching the hashtag #HaileyDeservesBetter. Fans began pointing out a disturbing pattern. Justin wasn't celebrating his wife's success, he was undermining it. And there might be a deeper reason behind it all. In late 2022, Justin sold his entire music catalog for $200 million, a move that shocked the industry. Experts said the price was way too low for someone of his stature. Then rumors began swirling that his former team had been mishandling his finances for years. A viral TikTok claimed his management siphoned off millions, leaving him drowning in debt. A later audit revealed shady financial moves that made things worse. Suddenly, Hailey's booming business wasn't just her success, it was their lifeline, and that changed everything. Some insiders said Justin lashed out, blaming Hailey for focusing too much on Rhode and not enough on his money troubles. He allegedly told her the brand was distracting her from protecting what's theirs. But here's the twist. Justin's own manager helped launch Rhode, investing early and using industry pull to get it off the ground. So is Justin really the jealous husband, or is he just feeling left behind? Fans are torn. Some see him as insecure and manipulative. Others say he's just struggling under the pressure of a shifting spotlight. And just when things couldn't get messier, the internet started digging through old clips, looking for signs that this marriage had cracks long before the billion-dollar deal. Clips started resurfacing from as far back as 2021, showing moments that fans now see in a very different light. One video showed Justin slamming a car door right in Hailey's face after a concert. Another captured him skateboarding ahead while Hailey walked alone behind him, ignored. And in 2023, outside a restaurant in Beverly Hills, a camera caught him snapping, "Don't touch me," when Hailey reached for his hand. At the time, these clips seemed like isolated incidents, but now they felt like puzzle pieces to a bigger story. One user on X put it bluntly, "This isn't new. Justin keeps embarrassing Hailey in public." Still others defended him, saying the media was cherry-picking moments, blowing up normal relationship tensions into something sinister. But then came something that couldn't be ignored, a leaked voice message allegedly from a private group chat between Justin and his friends. In it, a voice that sounds like Justin mocks Hailey's way of speaking, calling it fake and bragging that Rhode would be nowhere without him. He reportedly said, "If I hadn't pushed Rhode, it wouldn't even be close to $1 billion. While the clip remains unverified, the damage was done. It painted a picture of a man who resented his wife's success and needed the world to believe it was only possible because of him. A source close to the couple claimed that Justin's biggest fear wasn't losing Hailey, it was losing control. Control over the narrative, control over how the world sees him, and even control over her spotlight. And when the hashtag #HaileyDeservesBetter started trending again, Justin finally broke his silence. But not with an apology or a statement of support. Instead, he posted another cryptic message telling someone what they deserve is like raising someone else's kid, who are you to judge? Fans were split. Some believed he was standing up for their relationship, trying to silence the haters. But others weren't buying it. Where was this energy when Hailey was getting attacked online for years? One fan called it out perfectly. Justin defended Sexy Red after a party video, but stayed silent when Hailey was being dragged. Now suddenly, he cares. And he didn't stop there. Justin kept dropping captions like grenades. "I'll never be like y'all, you got nothing I want." Or "You can point out my flaws, but maybe look at your own too." Just 4 days ago, he posted, "Tired of transactional relationships, if I got to do something to be loved that ain't love." Fans instantly thought these were aimed at Hailey. Some believed it was a cry for help. Others said he was publicly shaming the woman who stood by him through everything. But to really understand what's going on, we need to look at Justin's past. Fame didn't just give him power, it also broke him. He's admitted to struggling with addiction from a young age, using weed, then falling into pills, alcohol, and worse. And recently, during a live performance, fans said he looked off, distracted, erratic. Some speculated it was linked to substance use again, though his team denied it. Still, the image was clear. The Justin Bieber we once knew was gone, replaced by someone spiraling and struggling to hold on. While artists like Miley Cyrus have matured in the spotlight, Justin's journey feels more chaotic, more like Britney Spears, a star crushed by the very fame that made him. And then came another disturbing link, his past association with Diddy. A resurfaced 2009 clip shows 15-year-old Justin spending 2 days at Diddy's place. In light of Diddy's current abuse allegations, this clip raises serious questions. Fans now wonder whether young Justin was exposed to the darker side of Hollywood and whether that trauma is still haunting him. Some believe these experiences shaped his current behavior, the need for control, the mood swings, the public outbursts. But here's the real question. Does past trauma excuse how he's treating Hailey now, or is he weaponizing his pain to dominate the narrative? And as all this unfolds, one thing is clear. Hailey's billion-dollar win has been completely overshadowed. Instead of headlines praising her as a self-made mogul, the world is now fixated on her husband's cryptic captions. The irony is hard to ignore. Justin says he hates the spotlight, yet every cryptic post, every deleted comment, every bitter caption pulls the spotlight right back to him. Hailey should be on top of the world, a billion-dollar business, her own cover on Vogue, and fans cheering her success. But instead she's dealing with whispers, rumors, and a storm of speculation, all triggered by her own husband. And here's the part no one saw coming. According to several sources, all this drama may not have been accidental at all. It may have been carefully staged. On June 14, 2025, Justin and Hailey dropped the official trailer for their upcoming documentary, Bieber Real. The teaser opens with Justin smiling into the camera saying, "Y'all really thought we were getting divorced, huh?" Then he adds, "Sometimes you got to play the media game to tell the real story." It was a mic drop moment. Everything the fans had been talking about for months, the unfollow, the shade, the mood swings, may have all been part of a bold, calculated plan. Insiders claim the couple partnered with a top social media agency in early 2024 to orchestrate a global media experiment. The idea was simple use, real emotions mixed with scripted tension to see how far they could control the public narrative. Every caption carefully written. Every cryptic story posted with intent. The goal to measure how fast rumors spread, how quickly the public turns, and how much power a celebrity couple can wield over the media machine. Even the leaked voice messages may have been fake, designed to mimic real scandal and drive engagement. The financial rumors about Justin's low catalog sale and supposed debt also fed the narrative, making him seem desperate and bitter, just enough to keep fans guessing. And guess what? It worked. For weeks, people online dissected their every move. Headlines focused on tension, speculation exploded, and engagement surged across all platforms. Justin and Hailey didn't just trend, they dominated the conversation. But here's where things get complicated. Was it worth it? Because while the plan might have proven that they could control the narrative, it also damaged public trust. Fans felt manipulated like emotional pawns in a carefully designed PR game. Some praised the brilliance, calling it a masterclass in media strategy. Others said it was a betrayal of the fan base that had supported them for years. The lines between reality and performance had been completely blurred, and now no one knows what to believe. One thing's for sure though, this isn't just another celebrity drama, it's a reflection of the world we live in. A world where Instagram posts carry more weight than press releases, and where couples can go viral for breaking up without ever breaking up at all. In the end, maybe the real story isn't about jealousy or control or even success. Maybe it's about power. The power to shape perception, the power to create buzz, and the power to stay relevant in an industry that forgets people overnight. But at what cost? Hailey's rise was supposed to be about independent success and identity. Instead, it's been tangled in a web of mystery media manipulation and emotional confusion. As for Justin, he may have proven he still knows how to hold the world's attention. But the real question is, did he use that power to protect his relationship or just to stay in the spotlight? Because sometimes the loudest drama isn't the one you hear, it's the one that's carefully designed to look like chaos when in fact it's all part